Hello, and welcome to the Middlest, our Patreon-only show where we talk about the episode with the exact middle user rating. We want to see what this show looks like at its exact average, because every show has its highs and its lows, but spends most of that time in the big middle.
And here we are with Doctor Who, the Doctor Who Middlest. This is one of those ones where it was like a 0.5, so I could kind of go either way. Both of them were Christmas specials. So we were watching a Christmas special either way. I went with the season 4 Christmas special, Voyage of the Damned. Meg, tell me about British Christmas specials.
Oh, British Christmas specials. I wish I had known more about them. But I can tell you about my experience of the British Christmas special is that on Christmas night, the BBC...
They can't all be on Christmas night because every show has one. It feels like it has to be like over a week.
I don't know. I've always watched them on Christmas night. The ones that I watch are called The Midwife, and we did watch the Doctor Who ones when they were out. But they have the Christmas, and then we watch
All Creatures Great and Small. I think most British shows
have a Christmas special
that is not attached to any season, and it is just a special episode. It's not always like super Christmas focused. This one is not particularly Christmas focused at all.
It totally is.
It's taking place during Christmas. Otherwise, how is it?
The whole point of the cruise is to go see a London Christmas.
It's to go see a primitive planet.
At Christmas.
Okay.
And all those songs are Christmas songs, and they're all like being all Christmassy.
Famously, The Office did their big finale where the will they won't they couple got together was a Christmas special. So Christmas specials are just like part of how British television is done. Doctor Who always has one. They're often long too.
They're a little longer. Yeah. The Call of the Midwife one is like feature length.
So are a lot of the Doctor Who's are 90 minutes.
So yeah, Christmas Day, Call of the Midwife, EastEnders, and then they do air throughout. There's the Boxing Day ones. So they air throughout the season, but the like heavy hitters, those are the ones that are going to be on Christmas night.
I bet Doctor Who gets to be on Christmas night. Feels like a heavy hitter. So the Doctor's alone in his TARDIS because often the Christmas specials for Doctor Who will have no companions or will have a like one-off companion. This is sort of a one-off companion one. He's alone in the TARDIS. The Titanic smashes into the wall of his TARDIS, and he gets out to check it out and discovers that it is not quite the Titanic. It is instead a spaceship designed in the model of the Titanic, which confuses him why anyone would choose the Titanic as the model for your spaceship, given how that turned out. It's on a big fancy cruise to go check out Earth by the aliens from some planet, most of whom all look like people except for one little red guy, and it's unclear why he looks different. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's the Earth expert whose information is all wrong, and finally he admits that he was just a bus driver who lied about having a degree in Earth history, which is why he doesn't know anything. There is the kind of serving lady who's dressed like a French maid, who is Kylie Minogue.
Astrid Perth.
Who becomes the Doctor's one-off companion, and also they make out a little bit. The Doctor, I don't think usually has a romance with a companion, but
there's the ship's captain. Then there's the midshipman.
The midshipman, who's played by a British character actor. That's one of those guys who I'm like, I've seen you in a bunch of stuff, although I don't know your name.
Russell Tovey, midshipman Frame. He's the midshipman, and then of course there's yet another angels that are trying to kill us.
We are once again creepy
angel statues that are trying to kill us, except they're not statues, they're robots, and it's different and it's fine.
It's also only like 7 episodes later. Like, this is not like huge. It was like mid-season 3 was Blink, and this is the start of season 4.
I think the story is that they came up with them separately, and then like they were working on them kind of at the same time, and they came up with them separately, and then they were like, it's fine, these angels are robots.
I mean, they are pretty different. But the premise is still like creepy angel trying to kill you.
Yeah. I found this to be a staggering allegory about AI.
Okay, we got to get into the actual plot. What happens is the captain, it turns out, has been paid to smash the ship into some meteorites, causing it to crash into Earth. The ship's engines are nuclear and like huge, and so it will kill all life on Earth. Meanwhile, the angel robots, who were like the servants, are murdering everyone who's still alive on board. And it turns out the whole thing is being run by the leader of the company who owns the ship, because he is a cyborg now, and cyborgs are like looked down upon on that planet. And so he wants to get his revenge on the board by creating this like massive intergalactic lawsuit when they destroy an entire planet with the ship. and also murder a bunch of rich people who are on board.
But for the past 2 years, shit's been going down in London at Christmas, so everyone evacuates the city. So when they teleport down before the ship crashes to like see Earth, and so Kylie Minogue character is working as a maid on the ship, so she doesn't really get to go, but she got on the ship because she wanted to see other places. But the doctor like uses his ID card thing, that whatever it's called, his magic paper.
I think it's psychic paper.
His psychic paper, so that him and Kylie Minogue can join the party that's going down to London. And they go down to London, and London is like completely abandoned except for one guy and apparently the Queen. But then they teleport back up abruptly because they've lost power. So the midshipman tries to stop the ship from crashing into the meteors, but the captain shoots him.
Which is then, by the end, he's fine.
And it looks like a bad belly wound.
Yeah, he's like dying, and then towards the end, we see him again, he's fine, and they seem to have forgotten that he got shot.
The captain is killed in the collision. Most of the people on the ship are killed in the collision. Whoever is not killed in the collision is killed by the angel robots.
Except for the group with the doctor. The doctor, as you said, there's a lot of like stuff predicting the current AI things, including the doctor does one of the classic like disregard all previous instructions and do this instead, and it works.
Yeah. So there's also this other couple that like won their spot on the cruise. So they're like looked down upon by all the rich people on the boat. They're also fat people, and they're played very like they're just like eating a whole bunch. It's like kind of some fat phobic shit.
It's a weird thing where they're trying to play it as like supportive because it's like don't make fun of them because they're fat, but then they're also played as like cartoon fat people.
Yeah. So the couple also joins in. The doctor's very kind to them. And so we've got one rich guy, the two fat people, the Kylie Minogue, the old guy who pretends to know about Earth but does not, and then the cyborg dude.
And then there's the rich guy.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay. The rich guy who's shitty to everyone.
And that's who is there to fix it. So trying to save the Earth.
And just this is another one where one by one, each of those characters is like, you guys go on, I'll stop them, and sacrifices themselves. This happens like 3 times.
There's like a part where they have to try to shove the fat people through a tiny space. That was pretty rough.
Yeah, the whole suspense is, will a fat person fit through this?
Yeah.
Finally, Kylie Minogue it's her turn to sacrifice herself. She like takes down an angel and sacrifices herself. The doctor has this moment where he realizes she was wearing one of the teleport bracelets, and the teleporter has a failsafe that keeps all of your molecules so that if you die, it can just like zap you back. But because the system was damaged in the crash, he's unable to do that, and so has to let her go.
But she becomes stars, which is all she ever wanted to be, you know?
There's also a bit at the end where the old guy who pretended to know about Earth is like, great, can I come with you? And the doctor obviously has companions regularly, was going to take Kylie Minogue with him. Like they had discussed that. And he's like, oh, I don't take people. Which leads me to my theory. The doctor only takes fuckable people. Like he wants hot companions, which leads me to theory 2. The companions are fuck buddies, all of them. I think the doctor is fucking all of the companions because he only wants hot companions. When the old guy was like, take me, he's like, no, because I don't want to fuck you. This is my theory. This is
your theory about the Christmas special
of
Doctor Who.
The Christmas special has him and the companion making out, okay?
There's one kiss where Kylie Minogue has to basically stand on an apple box to do it.
Because she's very short and David Tennant is tall.
Yeah. Gosh, Kylie Minogue was so good in this. She's so pretty.
So Kylie Minogue literally had just recovered from breast cancer, and this was the first professional thing she did. After that, she had a very limited window to do it in, and then tragically, in the middle of shooting this, David Tennant's mom was on her deathbed, and so he had to leave to go be with her, and she died. They shot everything they could without the doctor. But it was apparently it was real tight because she could only be there for so long and he was gone. There is no sign in his performance that he was dealing with a deep personal tragedy. He really covers it up well, especially given that this entire episode is him watching people die. It had to have been so hard to be with your mom while she's dying and then come back and do this episode where you have to do a bunch of saying goodbye to people while they die scenes. David Tennant, a real pro. And that's it for the Patreon preview. To hear the rest of this Middlest, as well as all of our other Middlests and all of our episodes ad-free, please support our show on Patreon. The link is in the show notes. Thank you so much, and see you next week with Girls.